Proxy and Soul, Starseed Live. Namaste everyone, namaste. How you all doing? Hi, Emily here. Welcome to my channels. My intention is just to express the third Ascension tool for your new toolkit. I'm laughing because I brought a drill and everyone was like, oh, you know, you can't drill, you're a woman, leave the men to do it. And I'm like, I lived on my own since I was 19, I don't need no man to drill. I do my own DIY, thank you, my own decorating, I am me. It just made me laugh because I thought of tools for your toolkit, like, you know, the things that bring us joy. So guys and girls, I'm here to talk about meditation. If I get on the knock on the door halfway through and I have to stop, I'm so sorry. Flagship are on their way to come and check. There's a huge crack in my bedroom floor and it's asbestos flooring and ceiling, which is really bad for you to breathe in. It's so unhealthy for you. Unfortunately, all council places have got it. It's the cheapest way for them to do it, you know, but it's so damaging to health. Excuse me. Just feel like I want to bring this over. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, it's very damaging to health. So they're coming to check to see if it needs changing, which I believe it does. And let's pray and thank God right now for having the bedroom floor changed, because it isn't healthy at all. If they say that that's healthy, who knows? Anyway, okay. So I'm here to talk to you about your third tool in the Ascension path, which is meditation. Now, I did my affirmations, like video 1. I did my creating my sacred spaces and feng shui, like video 2. And then after doing them 2 for a few weeks, because of doing them acts, it completely changed. My vibration had been raised. My life had changed already. You know, things were going so different already, and it was unbelievable actually. But then that is when you want to bring in the meditation. I mean, obviously you can start with meditation, but it is very difficult to meditate, dear ones, when we've got the Western world surrounding us and confusing us. So basically, bear with me please, sweet ones. Okay, so meditation, emotionally, it calms us down. It helps us to rise above all the conflict and emotions, hopes, desires, anxieties and fears that shape and sometimes distort our thinking. Through regular practice, we learn how to enter a still space in our mind in which all of these feelings are seen as transient and ultimately unimportant from the scheme of things. We discover what really matters, where we are in life, where we're going and who we really are. The inner tranquility brings with it a clarity of mind. We cope better with stress and we work more effectively. We become more tolerant and loving in our relationships with others. But the most significant benefit is spiritual development. Many people today are looking for something to believe in. They sense there's a dimension to life, but they do not know, and they're just dissatisfied with traditional religions. Meditation leads you inwards to your deep center, where you touch your eternal spirit and God's source within. Here you find your own truth and discover an infinite source and wisdom of love. Now that is so powerful and beautiful, and very true as well. I'd just like to share with you some of the scientifical implements of meditation. If you just bear with me please while I turn around to my computer space, because I did a little research for you all. However, I haven't wrote it down as such. I'm more gonna just speak it. Let's see, can you see? Yeah, okay, right. Okay, so this is what meditation does to the actual brain physically, and this is a review from a scientist from Harvard, a neuroscientist. Listen to me just laughing away. Okay, taking things a little deeper. Let's go, let's dive. Frontal lobe. This is the most highly evolved part of the brain, responsible for reasoning, planning, emotion, self-conscious awareness. During meditation, that goes off. So your constant chatter and thoughts and da-da-da-da-da, you know, it never ends. Sorry if light language comes through, I can't control it, it just happens. If that never ends, dear ones, then that meditation literally gives you the flick, switch, opportunity to tune in and out of the mind. That escape, that peace. Okay, the second part is called in the brain is called the parietal lobe. Now this part of the brain processes sensory information about the surrounding world, orienting you in time and space. During meditation, activity in the partial lobe slows down. So your senses, everything around you slows down. And just think, just sitting here watching this video, you're taking in sound, you're taking in image, you're taking in knowledge, you're taking in so many things from so many areas around you, day in, day out. You're constantly taking things in. And when you meditate, it slows all of that down to a nice gentle level. Okay. Now the thalamus gland, is it in the brain? Now this is the gatekeeper for the senses. The organ focuses your attention by funneling sensory data deeper into the brain and stopping other signals in their tracks. Meditation reduces the flow of incoming information to a trickle. Again, all of this stuff, TV, people, job, work, home, family, all of this information we take in non-stop. So many bits of information every second we're taking in, yeah? If you don't meditate, you will sensory overload. Like when a computer goes bang, it just explodes. You will sensory overload and your body will break down. Your mind or your body or both. It will happen, dear one, because you're not made to be always in a reaction state. You're made to be in a response state. Now, I can give you a little example. There's something called pranic breathing. There's an ancient breathing technique. And sorry, slow down, Emily. I'm excited. I'm passionate about meditation. Whew. Yes. Okay. So there's an ancient technique. Let's do it together. 3 deep breaths. Long deep breaths. All right. So I want you to breathe in white light. And just close your eyes and just focus on your breath. That's all you need to do is focus on your breath. Going in, holding, and going out. Let's do that again. Just focus on your breath going in. Hold it for 2 seconds and breathe out. One more time. Let's go in. Focus only on your breath, the sound of my voice, and breathe out. Okay, well done, guys and girls. Now that, as simple as it is a form of meditation. That is one of the most basic and easy ways to begin meditating, is to just purely focus on your breath. Another way you can do it is just purely focus on a candle flame even. Meditate means to look, to think, to, it's not just to sit in a lotus flower, I'm dressed as a monk. No, even though that's amazing, but that's not the only way to meditate. So you can focus on your breath, on a flame. You can meditate on music. You can listen to calming music, but it has to be calming music, and meditate on it. Now, let me show you an example. When I do this on the drum, oh no, hang on, let me just read this last thing here. Okay. So the last thing is rectier information. As the brain's century, the structure receives incoming stimuli and puts the brain on alert, ready to respond. No, sorry, that should say ready to react, because we don't respond unless we're in that calm space, we react. This study demonstrates that changes in the brain can underlie and be reported improvements. So basically what they're saying is meditation literally rewires your brain to be in that calm, responsive state and living out of your heart instead of in the mind ego state and reaction state, which is basically reptilian, like a reptilian way of behaving. I think that's the correct term to use. If it's not, I'm sorry, I don't mean to go against anyone's way of being. That's totally up to them. I'm sure I read something about that somewhere. I'll have to look into that a bit more. But basically it's like our basic instincts, let's put it that way, and all man has different types of instincts put into them. So yeah, it is a reptilian part of us to react. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. It's like we're on panic. We don't breathe deeply. We breathe shallow and fast, which is a reaction symptom, if you like. We react very quickly. We don't respond. We don't hear something, go in, shut ourselves, take us into our heart, and then answer the question. That's responding. We react. We instantly give an answer, but these answers tend to be beliefs, comments, so many things, programming, all sorts of stuff. So when you meditate and you start to go into your heart, then you can respond to life, and everything's just so much calmer. Okay, thank you. Right, so what we're going to do now, guys and girls, I just want to give you a little example. Now, if you just bear with me while I find the actual correct term for it. Okay, so basically, your mind, normally our minds are like this. Right? Hello, what's for dinner? Hello, what's for breakfast? Hello? No? And sometimes you're like, shut up! Right, here we go. Okay. So, when you meditate, this is how your brain becomes. What's for dinner? Whatever God blesses me with. Does that make sense? Now, binaural beats are amazing. Binaural beats is a music designed to literally slow you into the meditative response state just by listening to this music. It's tuned to do the same thing that meditation does. So it's great to meditate while listening to this 342 hertz, I think it is. If you just type in YouTube 342 hertz or something like that, meditative music, and you will find it. They're called binaural beats. Okay, because our brain's made up of billions of brain cells called neurons, the music hertz actually affects the neurons in our brain. That's why even sound is energy, and even whatever you're watching, television, films, reading, anything, talking, every single thing is constantly bombarding you with junk, and you just don't need it, guys and girls. You really just don't need it. Honestly, it's not even necessary in this life for this. It really isn't. So you can focus meditating with mantra or a prayer, with, like I said, a candle flame. You can even look at yourself in the mirror, focus on yourself, tell yourself you love yourself. Okay, that's more affirmations, but you can twist that into a meditative practice as well, if you'd like to. But when you do look in the mirror and do your affirmations, sorry, I'm cross-referencing here, but this has just been guided through. Don't look at the body, look at the light behind the physical eyes. Look at the light, because that is who you truly are. You're the awareness behind it all. The body is just your vehicle. It's nothing to do with your essence, nothing whatsoever. Okay, it is amazing, for it carries us, and we must love it and respect it. But it isn't you. Okay, so when you do mantra or focus on a candle, well, mantra is the best. I use mantra personally. The electrical patterns in your brain slow down and relax, and the amplitude of your brain waves generally stabilizes in an alpha wave state. So when you do your constant meditation daily, after a while of normal practice daily saga, your brain will go into the alpha wave state instantly, and it will stay there, and you will always be in that responsive, heart-centered space. As long as you keep up with your meditation, you must be dedicated to these things, otherwise there's no benefit whatsoever. You can't do affirmations, meditations, feng shui. You can't do these things half measure, because if you do half measure, they're just not going to benefit you. But if you do it with full intent, full love, full everything, you'll manifest your dreams, beyond your dreams, beyond. And it might seem hard in the beginning when you first start meditating, but keep practicing. Practice. Do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15. Work your way up to half an hour. I worked my way up to an hour at one stage, and if I didn't meditate that day for an hour, I was feeling terrible the next day, like angry and all these emotions and thoughts in my head. But when I meditate regular, as I do, everything slows down. Not me speaking, I'm a fast speaker, but within I'm totally calm, like a still lake. I'm just very passionate about helping people, and this has helped me. This helped me the most out of all of the tools that I've given you so far. This one has helped me the most. There's so many free guided meditations on YouTube. If you don't know how to meditate, you can go on YouTube for free. There's no excuses, anybody. There's thousands upon thousands of free meditations guided. You just set your intention, you ask your angels, guides, whoever you want around with you, your oversoul, you do your prayers, etc. You just lay down, sit up, however you're comfortable, and listen and let the voice take you. And then eventually, after doing that for some time, that's how I started with guided meditations, then do whatever you feel. I went on to mantra because for me, mantra is the most sacred, beautiful. I love it. I love mantra. In fact, I'm going to show you, right? This is a little meditation right here. I just go like this. I just imagine my chakras open, and I set my intention to pull down universal love, and I see a white light going all around me through my chakras. Ame Om Shanti Shanti Om. Karatahai Taramataya Tarke Karamatahita Shanti Om Om Shanti Om Om. Namaste, brothers and sisters. The workmen are here. Mwah. Proxy and Soul Starseed Live. Remember, light a candle on your altar, light some incense, hold crystals. Everything helps you to meditate. And drink water after, and always ground yourself and protect yourself first. Mwah. Lots of love to you all. Bye, everyone.